Hello and welcome to Sports Today. I generally don't do a show at this point in time, but today is a special day. You wake up with sport, you go back to sleep with sport, don't sleep. 5 o'clock, wake up to a Copa America final between two of the greatest teams in the world, Brazil and Argentina. Then read your newspapers, and all the newspapers are full of the same story. Will it come home? Euro Tour 2020-21 at the Wembley. What a cracker of a contest that promises to be between England and Italy. Then in the afternoon, if you think, okay, I will have an evening, okay, I will not watch sport. How can you? How can you? With the Indian women taking on the English women, hopefully it will be a better batting performance after that spectacular fielding effort by the Indians. And then slightly latish in the evening, around 6:30 India time, will be Novak Djokovic time with Matteo Berrettini for that men's singles final at SW19. What a sporty day it is. What a sporty day. That's absolutely fantastic. I mean, getting up with sport, going to bed with sport, and sport can do fantastic things. Sport can do, absolutely amazing things too. Now comes to Leo Messi. He deserved it. Let's be clear. He has been toiling hard for this one trophy. He's won everything with Barcelona. He's won everything with Barcelona. Champions League, La Liga, best player in the world, Ballon d'Or. He's won everything. He came close in 2014 with the World Cup. Droves of Argentinians traveled to Brazil to see Leo Messi's moment of glory against the German side before being stopped in extra time. He has come close many times, Lionel Messi, and all of us remember that premature retirement, that penalty. All of us remember the tragedies of Leo Messi. But no debate. One of the greatest of our generation. I still think Maradona slightly better and the greatest, because to have won a football World Cup almost single-handedly will have to rank slightly higher. And Maradona being Maradona, I mean, one of my generation. I'm the 1980s generation in that sense. So Maradona for me ranks higher than Leo. But maybe if he wins the World Cup in Qatar next year, who knows? But today it's Messi's day. And it was terrific to see. That 93rd minute chance, the injury time chance, could have been such a perfect script. Brazil was all over Argentina. Nicolas Otamendi and the defense was up to the task, defending Romero before he went off the 78th minute. And Otamendi, despite making a few fouls, he too had his detractors. Angel Di Maria with that beautiful goal, the lob. All of that was okay, but that 93rd minute opportunity, it was Leo Messi who broke off, Leo Messi who passed, he got it back, and it was only the goalkeeper to beat. And everybody watching, I mean, not simply, all of us thought, here's Messi's moment to shut it out. All he needed to do, little bit of skill, finish, and 2-0 Argentina shut shop Brazil over. And what it would have meant for Leo Messi to have scored that final goal for Argentina. But that's what sport is. When you all expect Leo Messi to deliver that final punch, the ball got stuck under his feet and the goalkeeper was able to retrieve it, saving Brazil, giving them that 2 minute more of a lifeline. And then obviously Argentina sealed it out. Everybody darted towards Leo Messi because he deserved it. The greatest of our generation, along with Cristiano Ronaldo, he deserves a world title. Ronaldo had his moment at Euro 2016. So Messi, without an international trophy to go down in history as one of the greatest, would have been a problem. You want a trophy in national colors. Maybe far more important for him than every trophy that he's won for Barcelona. Every trophy that he's won for his club, the multiple Ballon d'Ors, the multiple Champions League titles, the La Liga titles. But win in a national jersey, the Argentinian jersey, is absolutely very special. In Kolkata, we are divided. We are divided between Brazil and Argentina. And this city has forever been divided between these two giants of Latin American football. Half the city will be Brazil, half the city will be Argentina. But a lot of our generation, people from the 1980s, 90s, was rooting for Argentina because of Diego Maradona. Diego Maradona is still a very special person for us in Kolkata not only 1986, not only 1990. Diego Maradona is a special act. That affinity with Diego Maradona made a lot of us support Argentina. And of course, Leo Messi. Maradona was perhaps blessing him from the heavens. Maybe that was the difference. Maradona to Messi, that pass came from the heaven, and no God could have denied Leo Messi his moment under the sun. The little section of Argentina fans at the Maracana was screaming Argentina, Argentina. And that was great to hear, great to hear. I mean, Brazil unbeaten on home soil at the Maracana for a long, long time. And if you go to the Maracana, it has this bizarre kind of Colosseum type of feeling. And the home fans were making a lot of noise, and they were coming. They were coming, Brazil. They constantly came, constantly came. Neymar, some glimpses of surreal skill. But that defense of Argentina stood strong. And it was great to see that Leo Messi was finally rewarded by the gods for all the hard work that he has done all his life. So that is basically what it is all about. You've got to win in national colors to go down in history as one of the greatest you will possibly be, in the world of all time. So Leo Messi deserved this. Leo Messi wanted this, coveted this, and the gods did not deprive him. We are all delighted for Leo Messi. And then that moment, Neymar and Messi coming together, that big hug, the giant hug, the humongous hug between Neymar and Messi, two of the greatest. Neymar's moment will also come. Neymar Jr., dedicated servant of football, his moment will also come for sure if he continues to be at it. One of the greatest. I mean, look at his skill, Neymar Jr. But that hug was very, very special before Messi was being tossed and all by his Argentinian teammates. That special, special moment of sport between Neymar Jr. and Leo Messi. So that was Messi. What happens tonight? What happens tonight when England clash with Italy at the Wembley? I was wondering if I should wear my Italian jersey to this show, but mind says Italy, heart says England. Will support England. The trophy will come home or not at the Wembley. I mean, all of the country will go mad. Having lived and studied and worked in that country for years, know what the passion for football is all about. Yes, there is COVID, but believe me, everyone will have a smile on their face if the trophy does come home. And they have the side. They have the side. Let's take a look at someone very, very special who previews this Euro 2020-21 final and says what it means, for the English. Saurav Ganguly, one of the greatest leaders and captains and cricketers to have played for India. Great football fan, wanted to play football as he was growing up. East Bengal, Mohun Bagan. Here's Saurav Ganguly on Euro 2020-21. Take a look.
It's unbelievable. You come Sunday when England play the Euro, the final. You cannot imagine how berserk this country will go. But imagine, how blessed you are to be in that position. Harry Kane or Sterling or that.
All of them. Harry Maguire, John Stones, Jack Grealish.
Especially those two, Harry Kane and Sterling. They've been unbelievable throughout these tournaments. Just imagine when they walk out at Wembley on Sunday, wearing the England colours and the Wembley Stadium will only be English.
Yes.
There will be some fans of Italy because it's not far in the Euro, but I see my brother, he's calling me up every day from UK. He give me 2 tickets for the final, the country has gone reserve. So it's a position to be. Just feel how fortunate you are to be in that position. In the World Cup. You have to. You'll never get it again. I remember watching the World Cup football, France versus Croatia and Russia this time. Unreal it was. Played cricket finals, but it's unbelievable to watch a World Cup football final or a Euro football final. And as an athlete, as a participant, it's awesome. So just be there, get ready for the moment, and just give your best. That's all what you can do. It's that ticker inside you say. When the whistle blows, or when the first ball is bowled, or when the fight starts, it's how desperate you are.
So it's in the
it's a ticker inside.
Amazing. I mean, these are special moments, and I know sort of loves and supports England, and what it will mean for that country. Trust you me. I mean, England. Anyone who has a ticket to Wembley Special moment, special moment. It was an I was there moment for anybody who supports Harry Kane and the team. And look at the way England has performed in this tournament so far, Euro 2021. They've looked very, very good. So has Italy. I again say Italy perhaps going just a tad little bit favorite in my book because of the overall balance of Roberto Mancini's side. Unbeaten since September 2018. For the longest period, kept clean sheets, did not even concede a single goal, Italy. You've got to say the Italians have that just that extra tad chance. But maybe it will be neutralized by the fact that England will have home advantage and there will be tremendous amount of English support. An outpouring of national emotion for Gareth Southgate and his team. And look at that side, from Pickford onwards, Harry Maguire and John Stones. Every dead ball situation, whether it is curled in from the right or the left or a corner kick, either a Maguire or a Stones will be right up there and they will meet the ball more often than not. If you see from World Cup of 2018, England has been consistent. They made the semi-final, they made the final of Euros, not since Sir Al Ramsey's team in the 1960s, 68 and 66 and 68 has an England side done as well as Gareth Southgate's team. They've got the material. Harry Kane and Raheem Sterling, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sterling, not everybody gives him the credit because he operates from the side and comes in, but Sterling has been special. Harry Kane came back and started scoring goals. Prince Harry, they call him. Will it be Prince Harry's moment tonight at the Wembley? I will support England, but just that little bit. Mine says Italy because the overall strength of the Italians, the Azzurri, is special. I mean, they've not lost anything. And right through the competition, except that match against Belgium, where I thought they were better or could have been had, Kevin De Bruyne had his support cast in Eden Hazard and the rest of the boys. Because of the injuries, Belgium was slightly depleted. As a result, Italy got a slight advantage. Going into halftime, the Romelu Lukaku goal had set it up for Belgium. But I do think that Italians are just 51-49 ahead. But I will support England, as I said. I mean, what a moment it will be for the English if the trophy does come home. Nothing to show for in 55 years now. 1966 on. 55 years of starvation. 55 years of anxiety and anxious wait. Will it finally come to an end at the Wembley tonight? We will again be back with you at 5 p.m. on Sports Today for a special. The build-up will continue. Now to the Wimbledon final. Is it number 20 for that unbelievable showman, Novak Djokovic? Clearly the greatest athlete of our era in terms of not only tennis, but across sport. The physicality of Novak Djokovic is simply staggering. What an unbelievable athlete that man is. Federer has more love. Federer is perhaps, all emotion. If you take a look at the kind of support Federer gets around the world, you will know what I'm talking about. Clearly the greatest of all time, Roger Federer, he is an emotion. But in terms of physicality and perhaps the one who will go down in history as the most number of Grand Slam winners, has to be Novak Djokovic. I mean, he's still up for 20, still up for the Golden Slam, still up for everything. And no one can say this. I mean, Novak goes into this contest against Matteo Berrettini as the favorite. I mean, Berrettini, boom, boom, serve, and all of it, but you've got to give it to Novak Djokovic. Cometh the hour, cometh the man. 2019, that grand final against Roger Federer, the same day as the World Cup final on 14th of July. And Novak Djokovic held nerve, and it was his physicality that saw him through. French Open beat Rafael Nadal this year. Comes to Southwest 19. Once again, what a campaign it has been for Novak Djokovic. I will root for Novak because, what an athlete. What an absolutely incredible athlete Novak Djokovic is. Finishing off this particular show, I want the Indian women to do well. We celebrated Harleen Deol's catch. What a moment that was for Indian cricket. I mean, men, women, irrespective, that catch, Natalie Siva putting it like, it was a great shot, inside out. And Harleen Deol, what anticipation. And then that inside dive to take that was an incredible moment of athleticism from Harleen Deol. Harmanpreet Kaur's catch also of Heather Knight, coming under the ball was a terrific one. The fielding effort, Deepti Sharma running out, running out here the night. Harmanpreet's catch was different. So Deepti Sharma running out, that was also a terrific effort. Dive up, Richa Ghosh gone. Daniel Wyatt's catch, Risha Ghosh anticipating, moving to the right. It was a very special fielding effort on the part of the Indian girls. We want to see that intensity, but in batting we need improvement. Shefali got out, slightly moved away. The ball shaped from Catherine Brandt. That's her ability. Smriti Vandana was great of 29-17. But then Harleen Deol, when you're chasing, 24 balls, 17 wasn't good enough. So that's where India needs to capitalize and improve if you have to be in the contest in the 20-over format. And I'm very confident that the girls will do well. Abhay Sharma has done great work with the fielding unit. I'm very sure the girls will put up a better batting bowling show. Shikha Pandey was good, though the wickets came towards the end. Poonam Yadav picked up one. We would expect better bowling, and someone has to stop Nat Siva. Nat Siva was just too good. Someone has to pick up Nat Siva as early as possible. So as I said, a super Sunday of sport. Back with you at 5 p.m. once again with another Sports Today special as we build up to the evening, build up to the Wimbledon final, build up to the massive Euro final between England and Italy. Keep supporting us on Sports Today, and thanks for watching.